Hey everyone, my name is Peter Michael and I'm a filmmaker and vlogger here on YouTube. I'm the director of two LGBT short films, Bro and Consequence, which dealt with issues regarding the LGBT community, and I am back today to do a video analysis. So today I am going to use my skills to break down the characters in two movies and make an assessment on them. As you may have glanced from my background, today's topic is Disney! I love Disney. When I grew up, I loved watching the Disney Renaissance films and really getting into the music and the characters and the story. So today I am taking two of the characters in two of the Renaissance Disney films and making quite a bold statement. I'm making the claim today that Ariel is the most selfish Disney princess and Belle is the least selfish Disney princess. This is something I've been thinking about for many years and I've gathered a lot of evidence today to make my assessment. I want to be clear that I love Beauty and the Beast and I love The Little Mermaid, and this is not about trashing either of them. They are both great films in their own right. All I'm doing today is breaking down the characters, looking at what the characters did in each film, and proving my assessment that Ariel is selfish and Belle is not. Let's get to it. So to start off today, let's look at Belle, the Disney princess introduced in Beauty and the Beast. Belle is of an inquiring mind. She loves books, she loves adventure, she feels that life is more than the provincial town in which she is being raised. Belle loves to learn and she loves to read. Belle is disliked by the townfolk because they think she is strange and different and not like them. So one thing that is very important to note about Belle's character, she really has a true love for her father. She loves her dad and she'll do anything for him. This is particularly evident in the film when Belle's father goes off on an adventure of his own and doesn't come back. Instead, only his horse Philippe returns to the town in quite a state. Belle can see this and she gets on Philippe to try to find where her father is. He takes her to this creepy enchanted castle where the furniture is alive. She finds her dad locked in a tower. Her dad tells her to leave, that there is a frightening monster, and here is where we meet the Beast. A scary, large creature that seemingly could kill her in an instant. Instead of running away like a rational human being, Belle makes a deal. The deal is that her father gets to go, and she has to stay forever. Now, Belle has been longing for adventure her whole life. This is evident in her I Want song, Belle, where she says, I want adventures in the great wide somewhere. Belle is willing to give all that up, just so her father can have his freedom. Obviously her father is against this idea, but Belle is adamant. Therefore, Belle is selfless. Belle is willing to put aside her self-interest to protect the one she loves. Now let's switch things over to Ariel. Ariel has her head in the clouds. She lives underwater but she doesn't want to. She has trouble focusing and she's always running off on some adventure. When we first encounter Ariel, or we're supposed to, she's meant to be singing for a family event at the palace. Her sisters all introduce themselves to the crowd, but when they go to introduce Ariel, she is not there. She's off in an abandoned shipwreck with her friend Flounder, looking for human treasure. They both run into trouble when they encounter a shark, and they narrowly escape from death. Upon talking to her friend Scuttle, she realizes that she bailed on the commitment with her family. This to me shows that Ariel is very flaky. She doesn't have a very good memory for her commitments. Now I all know we forget things, that's fine. But also you'll find that we're more likely to remember the things that are important to us. If there's something that we're going to do that we consider important and that we should do, we usually do it. Ariel wants to go off and she wants to explore. She wants to explore everything related to humans rather than doing what she's destined to do. This in itself is pretty normal for a Disney princess. It's the way that Ariel goes about it. Ariel is constantly ignoring her father. And she's not the first Disney princess to do so, but the difference is her father has a very good reason for wanting her to keep away from the human world. As we learn in The Little Mermaid 3, humans killed Ariel's mother Athena. In Trident's eyes, humans are dangerous, and this has been evident by his experiences. Therefore, telling his daughter to keep away from humans is enabling her from suffering the same fate as her mother. Unfortunately, Ariel doesn't listen. She goes up to the ship to see the humans for herself. Now, Ariel is in love with a prince. Again, nothing unusual for a Disney princess, however, here's a conflict. He is a human. And of course, this cannot be. In fact, when her father finds her treasure trove of caves to humans, he destroys it. Ariel, who is devastated, goes off to see the sea witch, who has a reputation for being evil, and very much like Belle, she makes a deal. Ariel's deal, unlike Belle's, is completely selfish. She is willing to give up her family and her life under the water to go be with a human that she's never met. The deal is that she has 3 days to kiss this human, or else she belongs to Ursula, and Ursula has all the power. Now, the fact that she'll never see her fathers or sisters again is something that she considers for a moment, but then completely throws it away. She's willing to throw that all aside for a human that she's never even spoken to, never has any evidence that he'll like her back. Therefore, Ariel's motivations are completely selfish. However, you want more evidence? Let's look at Ariel's I Want song, Part of Your World. Now, to be fair, I love Part of Your World. It is an amazing song and an amazing Disney song, arguably one of the best Disney songs that there is. It is a beautiful ballad that clearly expresses Ariel's wants and desires. I'm not for 1 second criticizing the song itself, or saying that it or The Little Mermaid doesn't have its place within the Disney Renaissance period. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got plenty. But I want more. Ariel could have everything that she could possibly want. She lives in a palace, she has a family, and I'm sure she'd want for nothing. However, she doesn't care about any of that because she wants more. Now, I know one might look at this as in, like Belle, she wants more than the life that she has at the moment. She wants a bigger life. However, the difference is of what she's willing to do to get it. She's willing to be selfish to get it. I want to be where the people are. I want no matter the cost. Now, Ariel's young and naive, so I'm not going to say that she is necessarily a bad character or that she's immoral. More to the fact that she is young and naive, but she is also selfish. Now, the result in both these films is very similar. Both princesses get their princes and live happily ever after. However, the difference is how they got it. Belle was willing to sacrifice her entire life to be trapped in a castle by an evil beast if that meant her father would be safe. It all worked out in the end. Ariel, on the other hand, was willing to f everything up just to get what she wanted. But speaking of their princes, I also want to take a look at them to prove my final point. The Beast, when we meet him, is angry. He's cruel, he's scary, he seems evil. As the film goes along, he becomes more human, and that is the goal, for him to fall in love, become more human, and actually get transformed back into a human. After a few false starts and they actually begin to work together, Belle teaches him to read, she teaches him manners, she even teaches him how to have fun and dance. Eventually, the Beast risks his life on more than one occasion to protect Belle, and in fact, towards the end of the film, is actually willing to let her go forever. This to me shows character development. It shows the type of character that Belle is, that she's willing to help her captor. This shows that Belle is a really strong-willed and ultimately kind character. She's kind enough to put aside their differences and help him anyway. That's just who she is. Now, of course, there's the issue of Stockholm Syndrome and whether or not this sends a good message. However, it is only a film, and I don't really want to get into the whole psychoanalysis of the whole Stockholm Syndrome thing. More to my point is just simply the type of character Belle is and the character development of the Beast. Now, let's look at Eric. Who is Eric? Eric's good looking. He's got dreamy eyes, wavy locks. He's good looking. What else is there? I mean, he's a bit daydreamy, but I mean, there's not really much to his character. And where does his character development go through the film? Well, he gets to know Ariel, but as for really learning, I don't really see much evidence of that. You could say I'm wrong, and that's fine. All I'm saying, in my opinion, the Beast goes through a much bigger transformation than Eric ever does. So there you have it. This is my analysis of why I think that Belle is the least selfish Disney princess, and Ariel is the most. However, you may think I'm wrong, and that's totally fine. I'm not here to say I'm right and there's no other opinion. I simply want to express my own opinion. Do you have a different opinion? Feel free to put it in the comments. Do you have another Disney analysis video you'd like to see? Put that in the comments as well. I hopefully want to do this more often, so please subscribe and please share your ideas. I really hope you liked this video and it's given you some more insight into the Disney universe. With that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.